Hey everybody, Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Striding in is Eddie Rosario, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's got a 3-for-7 line.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Pops this one up. Correa has a play. 1 out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Right side hit hard. Altuve has it. And there are 2 away now. So stepping in is Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Very weakly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Now here's the pitch. Jose Altuve is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
This is foul right side. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Ready now is Austin Riley. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In is Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, number 12.
Liner in there for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Soler stands at second with no outs. Ball 3.
Balls, 1 strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Count is full.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Man at second with 1 down. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set and the pitch. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
That's a foul ball.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Ball.
1 out and a
2-2.
runner on second base. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now in the box, Jock Peterson trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Here's the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ripped down the first base line. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fried, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Grounded to third. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
That is it.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. Astros are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. The pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate now is Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
0-1.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and that's the second out. Digging in next, Freddie Freeman. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he misses ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Batting it, the center fielder, McCormick.
Now to the plate, here is Chas McCormick. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fouled away. Gurriel on at first. Nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On the first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 1 and the Astros nothing. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Austin Riley. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1 pitch.
Down, ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2-1's the count.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Riley rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
A runner at second, nobody out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Now another 1-2, and a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Soler stands at second with 2 gone. In there, 1-2 now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set, and the payoff pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bounce it to the left side. Albies brings it in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, tough play right there, but let's be honest. Let's stay in the trust tree. He had trouble getting that out of his glove. If that exchange was cleaner, I think he would have had the out.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now a swing by Bregman, and the ball hit well to deep left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Altuve isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. A potential tying run for him at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Brentman on third. Bregman is over at second with one down in the inning. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And now Kyle Tucker. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A ball and a strike now. Two balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Duvall finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Zach Greinke, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 21, Zach Greinke.
Now to bat, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too tight with that one.
That's
3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Into right field, that's a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Oh, now that play fires me up right there. Just an absolute dime of a throw from the outfield. It doesn't get any better than that. You know what? Hats off to the catcher right there. Great job at the dish to handle the throw and get the tag down on him. And they pretty much had to be perfect to cut him down right there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
No, ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First delivery to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And it's fouled away.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Braves strand 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
First baseman, Ulieski. Hill.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Stepping up is Chas McCormick. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now the 1-0. Popped up. Back behind second. Albies over to his right. One down. So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That's high.
Maldonado behind the ball and two strikes.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Gurriel at second with 2 down. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
There's ball 4.
Outside, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros through 5, all even at 2-2. So now here is Jorge Soler, career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So the next to bat will be Adam Duvall, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the AB now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fouled away. Two and one.
That's out.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. The 3-1 pitch.
Three-two counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. And Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Here's Jock Peterson now, fouled off. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. d'Arnaud, the runner at second with one away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Right to him. And there's out number 2. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
1-0. Here it is. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The set and the 2-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Through 5.5. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. That'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 2-0.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. One away for the Astros here in the sixth, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Albies picks it up on to first, and there were two down. So next to bat will be Carlos Correa. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to right. Soler is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. First offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
You gotta love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Left side, Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. High fastball is in there. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. McCormick able to track it down for the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So now into the box is Kyle Tucker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2-2.
Oh.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first down. So next to hit is Yuli Gurriel. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now, boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. hit high and deep to right center. After it is Soler. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still a 3-2 ball game. Christian Javier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1.
1-1 to count. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 to count.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Jorge Soler. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Adam Duvall will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. More to come from Houston after this. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77.
Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
First pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2-2 the count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And it's fouled away. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's too high, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Swing and a liner. Duvall will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Alex Bregman. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. First delivery to him. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Jordan.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 68.
At the plate, Jordan Alvarez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A pause. The plate, but room for Darno, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And now it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB now.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 2-2 offering.
That's the ball. Full count.
Fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jock Peterson. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
No balls and a strike to count. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. d'Arnaud aboard here at first with nobody out. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. McCormick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to dig in, Eddie Rosario, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that.
That's
a ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Left side, but well fouled. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next, it'll be Freddie Freeman grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High and deep to left center field. Brantley going back to the track, into the Crawford boxes, and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as they open it up to 6-2 now.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Phil Maton takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. So take a look at the pitch, too low. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. McCormick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Braves 6 and the Astros 2. Bottom of the inning now, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51. The right fielder, number 30.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Popped him up. Freeman over to his left. 2 gone. Now into the box, Chas McCormick. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
You got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. McCormick is off of first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
6-3 the final score today. Atlanta rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Max Fried is the winning pitcher of record. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs